Evening is on the Prince of Peace and the legacy politicians. The conversation is back. I see some of you trying to call us on WhatsApp. I mean, the numbers to call are running down your screen. You can use that, 22047 being the SMS shortcode. I'll be looking at your comments as we continue with the broadcast. In studio, Wakili Willis Sotieno is here. And of course, we also have Arnold Maliba. Joining us virtually is Honorable Sankok. Honorable Sankok, quickly. You want to say something to Honorable Sankok in terms of what he has said so that we can go back to him?
I just needed to say this, that Honorable Sankok, of course, for purposes of political correctness, he aligns quickly, and that quote-unquote is good characteristics of a good politician. But then from where we sit as a nation, I think we need some radical political surgery so that then we are able to move forward. You see, we cannot deny Raila Odinga for the role he has played, at least in the second liberation. Yes. That is a role we cannot take away. But we should also not shy away from pointing out that Raila has done more damage to our democracy than we will actually be able to quantify. It's going to take so long because it's now become a culture that elections count for nothing. Okay. And we go to elections, and you know the controversy that was happening over the weekend is that just before Saturday, there was a handshake between Raila Odinga and William Ruto. And then on Saturday, we were burying Chebukati, a man who literally was being lynched at Bomas for quote-unquote not getting it right, and also getting it right for one side. Okay. So when we go to elections, elections should mean something. Right. But then Raila has perfected the art. He knows that there are some political pressure points for this country. Okay. He studied them very well, and he actually manipulates them. In the process, it hurts our democracy. It's now become a culture. Tomorrow, when Willis becomes president, and I am from PPA and I do not feel like I like it, what stops me from actually implementing the same? Because now it's almost a culture. We take it as normal. Okay. Because in 2008, and Linda, allow me to actually point this out. In 2008, in 1998, he will join President Moi. And as they agreed, if you look at that document, they're speaking about national unity and peace. And then, of course, there is the 208. He joins Mwai Kibaki. Again, they are talking about national unity and peace. We show up in 2018, March, on the steps of Arambe House again. The Raila, again, is uniting the country, and for the sake of peace, he comes on board. Last weekend, he was again shaking the hand of William Ruto, again for unity and peace. As in, is it only that peace only occurs when he is the constant factor on the other side? Okay. If he has been uniting Kenya since 1998. You could still do it from this other side. 2008. Yes. 2018. And now 2025. He is still uniting Kenya. So Kenya only gets in this unity if he is outside. So we are now united according to what they said at KICC. When they fall out, Kenya will actually be divided. You cannot reduce a sovereign state to something like child's play. Well, why then would Kenyans feel betrayed that the right honorable Raila Odinga exists? I'm coming back to you. It's not about Kenyans feeling betrayed. Yes. This, and allow me to borrow Willis' words, this is actually a game perfected by the legacy politicians. Because do Kenyans feel betrayed? Kenyans feel betrayed by the politicians passing, because once you are elected and you go to parliament, whether you are in opposition or not, you are part and parcel of government. For example, parliament is a budget-making body. It's not a late endorser to the budget-making process like it used to be in the days of old. Okay. So anyone in government, or rather anyone in parliament, is part and parcel of governance. Okay. Because there are instruments like the PAC, those committees and the others, they are part and parcel of our governance. So you can't say that we are in opposition, but you are in parliament. So Kenyans feel disappointed in all what Willis is actually calling the legacy politicians. But the point is, I just wanted to speak to Honorable Sankok's word that now Kenya is united just because Raila is in. When he joined Moi, I thought Kenya was united from 1998 and we did not need any more unity. Then he shows up, probably he came to repair in 2008. It had been torn. So he comes in to repair. And then he shows up in 2018. Where will he be? Yeye peke yake ndio fundi wa unity. Okay.